So these insurance companies are literally the worst. And the reason why I say that they are the worst is because what they are doing to the people in LA with the canceling their insurance, especially the fire insurance, like that is crazy. Like I feel like that is like literally the work of the devil because these people have been paying you in good faith, and really paying you knowing that, deep down in their heart, if a fire was to break out, if a flood was to break out, their house is covered. You know what I mean? Like they're going to be okay. And basically they're finding out that it's not going to be okay because these people who you have been entrusting your money to and paying them with dedication are simply not going to pay you because it's not in their best interest to take care of you after you have literally put money in their pockets. And that's the problem with the insurance companies. Like, they don't give a fuck about the people who are investing in them. And that is wrong. Like, that should be illegal. Like, there shouldn't be a government that lets something like that go down because that doesn't benefit anybody. In fact, it only benefits the person who owns or works or has invested interest in these insurance companies. And it just shows that they have like this large lack of empathy when it comes to the people. And I feel like people are really getting fed up. People are getting tired of companies like this being able to do it because we know it in our heart that this is wrong. But the thing is, we're seeing that they're being allowed to get away with it. And it feels like there's no justice, there's no retribution, there's nobody doing anything about it. In fact, the government, all that they are telling these people is that, hey, we'll give you this extra $700 and hopefully that helps you. And that will not help anybody. Anybody who lost their house, anybody who lost like items within their house, especially with the way that things are expensive, that $700 is gonna be gone before these folks even know that they got it. And it's just a slap in the face of the American people. It's a slap in the face of anybody who was even believing in the American dream. And it's just showing that this American dream that they have been trying to tell us for so long is a lie. And it's been a lie. It's been a lie. It just took the right like circumstances to come along and show you that these people have been lying to our face. They've been playing in our presence. Like it's not funny anymore. And it's to the point where they're trying to ban TikTok, but we have so many problems as a nation that we are just like pretending they're not there. You know what I mean? Like just for example, people have made the example of, hey, they're trying to ban TikTok, but they can't ban assault rifles or make them harder to where people can't like just like go in the store and get them and clear out of school. Like, you know what I mean? That's the things that they should be worried about. Like, you got people in America who are like trying to find ways of making things harder for people who need basic necessities. Like that's what we should be like focusing our problem, our energy at. On our problems. Like, we should be like in America with as much money as we're making. There's no way a person should be homeless. Like, it just shouldn't happen. We have so much real estate that we just like sitting on. And when I say sitting on, these banks own so much real estate, and these banks own houses. And you know what these banks will do? These banks will let those houses sit vacant for years. And a whole family could have lived in there if a person had enough empathy. And they are a bank. They could afford it. But they would much rather let it like sit empty. They would much rather like let it like literally fall apart before they would let somebody live in it for free. Who needs it? Like, that right there is showing you that this country, it's already in hell. Like, it's already in hell. It's hard, and it's just the powers that be. They're not giving justice to the places where they need to be like focusing justice and improving and just trying to help out. It seems like they are just like continuing to put their foot on the American people's neck. And I do believe that the people are tired. Like, I truly believe that people are getting fed up. People aren't like waking up and like, slapping on a mask and slapping on the smile and just believing the lie anymore, because things are getting so hard that it's impacting all of us. At one point, when we would hear about somebody going through something, it didn't impact us so much because it was so kind of removed from us. But now it seemed like it's gotten closer to the point where now it affects our lives, and people are fed up. So like when you see like people like Luigi, like get out here, and I say allegedly because I really don't believe Luigi did it. Honestly, I really don't. I think that they're trying to like put all of this on him, but even then, I don't think that the people are gonna let that fly. And I do believe that that is showing that people are getting on one accord. Like we all like sitting around looking around the room at like how fucked up it is. Now we're starting to look at each other and be like, you see how fucked up it is, right? You see this shit just like I see this shit. So we are getting on one accord, and I do believe that the government is going to try to like disorganize us. They're gonna try to distract us. They're gonna try to take our mind off of what's really going on. But I feel like with the problems that they're leaving unchecked, that's gonna cause our minds to stay on the problems until we figure out a way to get them changed. So I don't know. I'm looking at America today, and I really don't like what I see. Like I really don't. I feel like if the government was who they claim to be, this would not be in existence. This wouldn't be the world that we're faced to live with. But because the government has put the dollar over the American people, like, and these corporations ahead of the people, like this is the situation we're looking at. But like I said, it will not be the situation that we are forced to deal with because people are tired and people really won't change.